First things first, you're dying. Let's get that out of the way.
I struggle and I'm doing okay.
Relax
So
yourself.
why you not okay?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Struggling with my mental state. First of all, it's brainworms. They're eating it. You're gonna die. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Jabari and Jabari Show.
No, it's just the Jabari Show.
It is? Oh, jeez.
I think so.
Well, botch that.
Continue with the thing.
Make sure to like, subscribe, follow us on everything. And
We hope you enjoyed this episode.
we hope you enjoyed this episode.
The setup is a little bit different. We have a new camera and a new little setup just because it makes things a little bit easier for us and a little bit more visually stimulating for you.
And me.
So, okay, for the people that don't know, we recorded a podcast before this.
We've recorded multiple podcasts.
It's gone very wrong.
Every single, for what, the past 3 episodes?
Yes. So there's 3 episodes that will hopefully see the light of day today. But yeah, that is what has been going on.
Yeah.
So what have we spoken about in the last one? Like it's very hard to remember. So we record these weeks at a time. Like whenever you see a podcast posted, it's
recorded like 2-3 weeks
no, not
prior. At this point,
it's recorded a week before.
Yeah, but our track record.
No. The recordings go up a week after we record them.
That was in the past, but
Today is a Sunday.
recent
It's gonna
time-
go up Saturday.
in recent time,
I hope. No, we always do it a couple days before.
I mean, last time we just spoke about like what has happened since. We missed, and just spoke about traveling and work.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically it. Travel and work.
Y'all
Y'all can tell us
I
what the
went to
quality.
art forum yesterday.
Art forum.
Yeah.
Wait, that was the thing that I saw Saf also posting
Yeah,
up?
Safan Hermans.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I know him to be that. But his name is Romani. So he has like a little art forum, a get together, different creatives of different disciplines, which is
I feel
apparently what you call it. I didn't know it's like if you paint and I do photography, we call it different
A discipline.
discipline.
yeah.
I thought it was a different medium, but I guess
No,
just a different
I would
word
say
of saying the
discipline.
same thing.
I
English
didn't know
is
that.
hard.
I didn't know people would have called it a discipline, but I can see why it's called a discipline.
Yeah, it's work. It's real hard work.
But was it like an invite only thing, or it was just a
No,
free for all show up?
Once you have $80 in your pocket, by the time you reach the door, you could come inside.
Okay.
You may or may not have $0 at the end, depending on how your pocket looking,
Yeah.
But it was cool. I don't talk much. This is my second one going to it, and
Was the first one the
first one was more
photography
about
walk?
mental health.
Oh,
the
that was the
one that
one
I
where
went
everyone
to.
was in the circle.
The one that I went to. So the first one, I don't know how it went because I
Mhm.
wasn't there.
Okay.
So I can't speak on it. We're not supposed to cover our mouth. The editor
I'm sorry.
was putting a request for when they're editing
Oh, my bad.
so that they could see our mouth to know like how to cut certain things. It's not
Okay.
useful information now,
We didn't do a sync clap also.
but when we do have multiple cameras,
Mm-hmm.
blocking the mouth is not
It's not
It's
helpful.
not helpful at all. I know that because the last time they told me. Yeah. So
Okay. Did they show you and you saw for yourself?
yeah, I saw it for myself
Okay. No problem.
after about like they was on my case on it for like about an hour.
And then they just decided, you know what, we're gonna scrap this for now. We're gonna scrap this episode for
Well,
now.
there was other things to be fixed first, but they
Yeah.
still went ahead just to see how
We didn't put on the background light,
a multicam would work. They don't need to know that.
but
No, it's when
each week, you know, it would just. If y'all think the quality looks better,
yeah. No,
You
just
know.
when you're feeling spicy, you just say,
okay.
wow. Sorry. Oh, wait, hold on.
There we go.
I don't think you're gonna see it in this because
Or
it's
the
too bright.
Yeah.
We'll try better again next time, guys. We apologize.
Hmm.
But I guess we'll just put it white for now.
Okay.
So now it's bright.
Nice and bright.
Not like your future. Um,
Yeah.
what was I
So
saying?
the art forum.
Yeah, it was cool.
What was the
This
first one?
time was about collaboration
Yeah.
and
Collaborating with other people.
collaborating with other
Or
people. It I don't think they spoke about like collaborating with clients, because that is a
yeah, the
form of collaboration
collaboration.
as
Yeah.
well too. I think we were more leading towards the I see
Creative
you
to
on I see
creative.
you on Instagram.
Yeah, creative to
So let me
creative
message you and be like,
interaction.
yeah, yeah. So let's
Mm.
make something.
Yeah.
And a guy, I'm gonna tell a story. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it is very tricky for me to collaborate with photographers.
In what way? In terms of you taking pictures of photographers or photographers taking pictures of you, or two photographers working together to take the same thing?
That is it. Two photographers working together to take the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like,
You ain't really matching my style.
no, it's not really that.
You ain't matching my workflow.
It is. I prefer if we all come together and work on one project and one like somebody's vision,
Yeah.
and then like in an unwritten contract, it's like I owe you one. So whenever, so I have an idea and I want you to come and help me with this thing. Like help
Yeah.
me shoot it. Like assist me.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
actually shoot it. And when you have your idea,
Then I'll come and help you.
then now
I'll
there to help
I'll
you.
hold a reflector for you.
Huh?
I'll hold a
Yeah.
reflector for you.
You know that instead of like let's both shoot the same
The same thing. Yeah.
Like yes, it's cool, but then it's also like
When you post it.
it feels real tricky because then the court of public opinion is now of you versus me. Like who did it
Yeah.
better? Or at least I feel like it's a who did it better.
It's a competition.
Then instead of like
yeah.
this is something that I had in my head and I
Yeah.
wanted to do it and just create it. Now it feels like I am competing against somebody.
I understand.
And a guy made a point of he was like a bunch of painters working on like a painting. Like yes, in theory it sounds cool, but it doesn't make any sense because after you done painting, now we had to sell it. Like who gonna buy this?
Yeah.
Kinda,
yeah.
So it's kind of like yes, a bunch of people can like work on the same thing, but then it gets repetitive. Like if it's 3-4 photographers coming to work together on this one thing,
Yeah.
whoever posts first is most likely I feel like gonna get the
most
more
amount of
love.
engagement.
Yeah, and then it's like if you see 3 other people or 4 other people posting these,
It's like, oh, we see this again.
Look, it's like,
And especially if the followers overlap,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, we see this
and I think
already.
it tends to overlap.
Yeah.
Country's not that huge,
Yeah.
So that was my struggle, and yeah.
And the first one, you said it was about mental health. What in mental health? Because it seems to be about
Is this like
creative
how you deal with
direction.
mental? Well, not I wouldn't say the first one. The first one that I went to
Well, the first one that you attended, yeah.
is how you deal with like mental health in
As
the
a
creative space.
Oh, okay.
That kind of talk. So it was nice to listen to. Nice to see like how a point that was made last night
Mm-hmm.
was that everybody is kind of doing the same thing
In what way?
in the way of, as creatives, as you may have a different discipline for me, a different discipline from me, we're all doing the same thing as in the creative process. So photography goes from having the idea to planning to actually getting the people to do it, then doing the shoot, then editing. Music, it is having the idea to writing it down to actually recording to mixing and mastering. Like it's all
The same process.
If you think about it,
The same process.
it's the same process, just a
Mhm.
little bit different. Like painting is the same thing.
Yeah.
Having the idea, buying a canvas if you'd already have one, to then going to make it, like doing the actual painting, doing the final touches, then you like put it out into the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I was going to make a point last night, but I just didn't feel like talking. I was like,
What was your point,
um,
if you remember?
it wasn't really a point. It was just more of like a statement of
Okay, what's your opinion
somebody asked, I think, like, do you feel Like if both of us collab on something and I feel a certain way about it or I don't like it, like would you feel hurt or has it ever happened to you? To where it's like you feel hurt of you collaborate with somebody
And they're not
and they're
like
not
it.
loving up on it, you know? And I
Yeah.
was kind of like, when I collaborate with somebody, it's like us having a baby. You know, we come together to make this beautiful thing, and then we put our baby into the world for it to be judged.
Yeah.
By the way, if we have ever shot together, that's a body. Add a +1 to your list immediately. I hope you'll get the reference. I guess you wouldn't know it, but there's this girl on TikTok, or there's a couple of people on TikTok that they're like, the conversation went from what is counted as cheating, right? And then that led to
Okay.
like, oh, well, if you listen to my Spotify playlist, you're cheating. Or like, so then that led to like, that's a body, as in, add a +1 to your count, to your body count.
Okay.
So that's why I said, if we did a shit together, that's a body there.
Okay. I was like, I don't know where he went with that one, but okay.
Yes.
I'll run with it.
So that's that. So add a +1 to your count, if we've ever shot together. What was my point? Yeah. So we come together to make this thing, and I guess it's just you're giving it into the public, the court of public opinion.
Yeah.
You know, and then you're just kind of like, I hope you like my baby. I hope it's not ugly. You know, I hope you like, oh, it's kind of cute, it's nice, you know, and you like, maybe want to show other people it. Like, hey, you hear about Jabari's baby? It's cute.
Yeah.
So it's just always a little tricky for me with collaborating because I'm always hoping that the other person on the next end sees the vision, or at least they're like 60% of the way there, or 70% of the way there, and then the next 30% is like faith of, all right, I know you can execute it because of your previous track record.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah. That's my story. And I'm sticking to it. This episode is brought to you by Brunton Studio. Big up Brunton Studio for allowing us to use their space. You can also rent out the space if you want to do a photo shoot, video shoot, if you just want to have a space to scream for an hour, if you want to do a dance class, acting class, if you just want to sit down on the floor and paint, you could also do that. If you want to make music, none of the acoustics are here are the best, but if you know what I mean. We have a space here.
You can contact
So
them
you want to
via
come and check out.
brontonstudio.com or on Instagram at brontonstudio.
Sound like a radio ad.
Yeah, anyways,
Back to the episode.
we had the Hope Day yesterday, which was also about mental health and us dealing with people who are mentally ill. And one point that really stuck out to me was mental health and mental illness is not the same thing. Because, well, the point was made that once you have a brain, then you have mental health.
Right.
It's just, how is your mental health?
Right.
And then how is your mental health would then determine whether or not you have a mental illness
Right.
or not. And I was like, makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense. Didn't think about it like that,
Yeah.
but makes
Because
sense.
there's a good and a bad to it.
Yeah, like
So-
as I said, everything falls on a spectrum.
Yeah. So the
And
health is just the general umbrella.
Yeah, the
and then
general-
the illness
the illness
is still
is
under
part
the
of the
that
umbrella.
everybody just neglects.
Yeah, and then
I feel sad today. We had to be sad.
yeah, so like they were like,
We
what
have
are
something to be sad
so
about.
something that was asked was like, what are some general misconceptions about mental health? And it's like, if you're depressed,
Yeah.
then you're over exaggerating or
Yeah.
you're looking for attention. It's
What
like,
you have to be sad for. You have food on the table. You have a roof over your head. Life is not as hard as it was. It's like, yes, life is not as hard as it was. I'm
yeah,
not
but
picking
you're-
cotton in the field. But
But
for me,
something
right
has
now,
affected me.
This is what
Yeah.
hard is. Life is better overall. But this is my hardship.
this is your this is your struggle currently.
Yeah.
And it's just being aware of, you know, people's mental state. And then also that same stigmatism where it's like, if your mental health not there right now, you're mad.
Mm-hmm.
Or people use mental illness to let go. I don't want to say let go, but relieve themselves of the liability. So like they showed some like news articles, man shot dead or man X, Y, and Z, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they also put up some articles where it was like mentally ill man shot dead.
Yeah.
And it's like
It's not a,
we didn't need to say
we didn't need to know that.
yeah, we didn't know we didn't need to know.
We didn't-
So it's one of those things where, hey, listen, we had no, it was mentally ill man shot dead by cops or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like you're just trying to take all liability of it. Like, listen, he was
Yeah.
crazy. We had to put him down.
Yeah.
And, you know, the session was really good to, you know,
Still a person at the end of the day.
yeah, still a person at the end of the day. And their what do you call it? Their I don't want to say quirk, but their disability I don't want to say disability also, but their challenge
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't necessarily define them, you know?
Yeah.
And we should also do that with person first, then mental illness, if it even applies at that point in time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so that was a really interesting session, and to hear, you know, different people's
Mm.
opinions, and, you know, the topic of mentally ill people, demon possessed.
Yeah.
You know, some people might be spazzing out, and it's like, it's demons.
That's just the aunties and them.
But
There's always wanted there's
we-
one the pastor to pray the demons away
and
out of the
I
people
don't
and them
know.
heart and their soul.
It's one of those. That's a topic. I being honest. That's a topic. I don't know, and because I don't know, I can't
Yeah,
go down
yeah,
that
yeah.
road. I honestly,
Get it.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna say I will pray for all, yeah, but I don't know. I telling you from now, I honestly don't know.
Yeah, everybody's a little bit different. Not everybody has had a struggle,
Yeah.
or maybe a struggle is a little bit different, so it's hard to relate to somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't want to be like, "Well, I hear what you're saying, but this is my struggle also."
Yeah, you don't want to
like,
be insensitive to their struggle,
yeah, it's
but
like,
also
you did
I
not
would like,
hear what I said. It's like,
yeah, but also I don't want you to be insensitive to my struggle.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
There's also a time and a place to. I never know when it's like a good time to bring up anything to relate to somebody.
In terms of
Like if you tell me about you having a struggle with whatever thing mentally,
oh, it's like
do
when
I
is the
now,
right time?
like say like,
It's like I don't know
I
if you
also struggle with this, just for you to feel like
you're relating to them, or if
Yeah.
it's one of those things where you're trying to, does it come off to the person that you're taking away the light of
Yeah,
their
yeah.
struggle? It's like, oh, I'm struggling with this.
Yeah.
Oh, me too. And then you kind of, you don't want the other person to feel like, oh, well, you're just dismissing my
Yeah,
struggle
yeah.
to say that, oh, yeah, I'm struggling
I
with that
struggle
too.
and I'm
Come,
doing okay.
relax
So
yourself.
why you not okay?
Yeah, yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah. So I understand that. I think I also struggle with knowing when to relate also, because it's like I don't want to say that I can, because some things I honestly can't relate. Everyone can't relate to everything,
Mm-hmm.
and I know I'm not going to relate to everything.
Once said that just stuck in my head.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like
So like you're real into what you're saying.
but it's one of those things where, and then also what I've realized is some people mix up relating to understanding,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like some people take me understanding your point as relating to your point,
Right.
because some things I can't relate to, but I can understand the struggle.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
dog, the wife, she giving him a real hell. I can't relate.
Yeah.
I can't relate.
But I can
But I understand.
Yep.
I understand
I
that.
get you.
know. Can't relate, but I get you.
Yeah.
You know? And then, because like I've been told where I was like, yeah, I understand. And it's like, no, you don't understand. You don't understand because you can't relate. I'm like, I don't need to relate to understand.
Yeah. It's like reading a book a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
The boy went down the road. Okay, he left his
I
house or he
understood
left.
that.
Yeah, he left his location.
I don't need to go down the road to.
Yeah. I don't have to walk with the boy to know that he walked down
Yeah.
the road. I understood that he left.
Yes.
You know?
But I think people want you to like relate to it. So it's a
Yeah.
very tricky space
Yeah,
to be in. Because I'm like, sometimes I tell people, no, I am not the best person to talk to about these things. I
yeah.
laugh off my pain.
And I was not gonna ask, how do you deal with your
to laugh off the
Yeah.
pain? And I know that some people will want to cry in the moment and they'll want like that shoulder, and I may not be the one.
yeah.
Like I can understand, but you had to give me like a day to process everything. Let me get through everything, and then I could be like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Then now we like let's attack it.
In those days where you, I guess, I don't want to say struggling with your mental health or
Oh, that's
I
every
guess-
day.
you know the meme to this day.
To this day, to this day, the dog struggling. I am. No, I'm not even joking. I literally like I'm every day. I'm like, do I just quit photography?
Yeah.
Do I just like, what if I just burn down the house and just sit down here?
You know the NASA meme where the guy just taking
Yeah.
a
It's like, what if like, it's like, all right, let me get up and get this bread, I guess. So I think, I mean, I'm working on it. I've been exercising a little bit, so that like is a very weird thing, but it does help me like a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't feel, I don't know, I just felt like getting out of the bed was a drag
Okay.
for a bit. And
I can relate to that
yeah.
where I would have told people that I still do Dragon Boat. I'm not like consistent right now.
I've just been
but I
leaving the
still-
house just to leave the house like some days
Yeah.
now.
That's not for me. That I can't relate to that one, but in the sense of when I'm struggling
If you can't relate,
mentally.
then you can't understand.
But where the moments where I struggling upstairs, like when I do go to Dragon Boat, I don't think about anything. Like my mind is like super clear. Like it's the one moment where I'm like not thinking about anything. The only thing I'm thinking about, lean, drive, rotate. Yeah. This water kind of nasty, but because we do it down Shagarama, so it's like, water kind of nasty. Oh,
Big up CDA.
The water clean today?
Big up
Alright,
CDA.
cool. You know?
It's CDA, right?
Yeah, Shagarama's developed. Yeah. So, yeah, I can relate to where it's like, yeah, when I'm training, I don't feel like I'm struggling with anything. And I need to start, focusing on my physical health more, because when I do focus on my physical health, my mental health, I don't feel like I struggle with my mental health in those moments. But I guess it's because I'm keeping myself preoccupied.
Active. You're getting out
Yeah.
of stimulants in different ways, so you can't really focus on. Why she vexed with me, boy?
It's like, we have 10 more to go.
This is my
Okay.
jumping jack. 10 months to go?
No, I was just saying, like, when you in the jumping jacks, it's
Oh.
not, where's boy? Mom to them, boy. It's like, 10 more to go?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
right.
Oh, okay.
4,
10
3.
months ago, I was in the next.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
thinking like 10 months to go. I was like, 10 months? What was
Jesus.
that?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess this episode of the podcast has taken a very healthy mental health day approach, but that's okay. How do you feel about going international?
For work?
Well, I don't know. It's for leisure, I'm gonna say.
Oh, I
Any
thought we were talking
news?
about the mental health thing still.
Oh
I
no,
thought
I
you
feel
were
like we
gonna-
can transition out of that.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that was just kind of just dragging on.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought you were going to talk more about it. I was like, oh, I didn't know.
I mean, if we want to continue talking about it, and I feel like it's kind of
I guess my last one, I don't know if it was like a point.
yeah.
I guess since we're here, not that I have this illness or anything. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Are you self-diagnosing?
No. I don't do those things. I use WebMD. And have them tell me.
First things first, you're dying. Let's get that out of the way.
Yep.
You're dying.
I hit my big toe today. Oops, cancer.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Doctor.
Struggling with my mental state. First of all, it's brainworms. They're eating it. You're gonna die.
Yep.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
Your final point.
I don't think it's a point. It's just that everybody struggles and everybody just has their emotions that they have to go through. So I'm just like, I just don't take things so serious enough to I feel like I need to talk about yada yada yada. I'm like, it's not gonna matter in 5 months or 5 more days.
Yeah.
Like, is it that serious? At least for me to talk about. Like, I know I will not ever get to the point of hurting myself or anything.
Yeah.
You know? So it's kind of like I just think like, oh, what can I do next? Like, because for me, it would just be like I'm wasting time.
Yeah. You could be more productive, putting energy
which
elsewhere.
is I know is not a good thing to think about all the time. Like, oh, I don't really feel the best right now. Let me get some work done. You know?
That is me.
I know you should get your rest and all of that, but I am just like, I need to get certain things done, and I try to not maybe let get it down. Let it get me down, which it does.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I'm not saying it never does, but I just know it's like I'll get through it. Everything will be fine. Like, we'll be good in like a week.
Yeah.
Like the struggle is just for right now. I do question my photography like every day. I am like, how can I like? That's my thing with posting.
Yeah.
It was that if I never really post anything again, they don't have anything else to judge me off of.
Yeah.
So that is like my biggest struggle of is my next picture going to be as good as my last one? Like, is it going to look like I'm improving? Am I actually improving?
Yeah.
Like, how is my work going to look in 5 years? I hope I hope I'm decently successful in 10. I hope I have a car in 15. I'm just calling out a bunch of random numbers. It'd be cool to have a car before that. I'm not like rushing on a car. For being honest, that is a big headache that I'm not like willing for. Listen, everybody's rushing on a car, and I was like, this car giving me so much problems, but it's like having a car is like having a child.
Yeah.
It's like you need
you have to feed it almost every day
all the time. It's like
you have to wash, you have to bathe it.
Excuse me, you are 23 years old and you don't have a car? What are you talking about? Like, give me a break.
You have to feed it. You have to bathe it. You have to carry it to the doctor to make sure that it's going right.
I'm genuinely like not in a rush for that specifically. It would happen.
You need to buy tires fit or clothes fit, if you want to call it.
Yeah.
Clothes. Yeah, it's quite literally like having a child. Yes.
That is not it.
But this time you spent money for it. You spent 100,000 roughly for it.
When it's down, it's a big problem.
Yeah. No, I can't be bothered to. I like looking at people's cars.
Yeah, of course. I like to look at cars.
Yeah.
I want to own one.
Yeah. Because I see some of my classmates, I'm like, I see them buying cars.
Very
and I'm
much like, I don't really want to put anything in my name. Like, if I could honestly buy a car and put it in my mom's name, like, that would be cool.
Yeah.
If anybody, John Super.
I see my classmates buying cars.
Yes,
and
I'm
I'm
driving
like,
a Benz, but my mother one, you talking about? It's in mine.
Yeah. I see some of my classmates buying cars, and I'm like, good for y'all. I'm proud for y'all.
I mean, I'm Mercedes is cheaper if you get a second-hand one.
Yeah. Any car is cheap.
About it.
Any car is cheap until you have to pay for the maintenance. And then it's like,
of course.
What's really with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we going to talk about after the mental health thing? How do I like something about traveling internationally?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't done it yet.
No, well, like when I'm be international in a few days. Any news?
Yeah, I guess by the time you all would have seen this, we would have traveled, done like a
Guys
boys trip,
Yeah.
because the girls have girls trip and nobody bats an eye. So why can't we have a boys trip?
I
I
heard
feel
one.
like there's a bad stigma around boys trips.
What do you mean?
It's like people think that you're like going to do the
Oh,
worst.
the most rowdy thing.
Yes. I was
Yeah.
like, it's just,
Mostly just going to
I wanna
go and
make
lie
a
down.
TikTok where it's like he's probably out cheating, and then
And then it's just the
like,
three of us sitting down on a
the
beach
three of us
just.
sitting down like, wow, this sunset is beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Or something dumb,
Yeah.
you know. So yeah, so that was my little video idea. Other than that, I would like to like do a little.
Travel.
I don't want to say a travel vlog, just record some
Oh.
clips. I don't know. I don't want to put things in certain categories, but I feel like I have added pressure now. I feel like when you say something like,
Oh, I'm creating a
I'm
vlog.
doing a vlog, it's like,
Oh, you're trying to be a YouTuber?
I expect you to be
Okay.
doing the most.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
yeah.
like, nah, doggy. If you got like a 30-second clip,
You're lucky.
so be it.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm carrying up both my cameras. I would love to carry up the, like, if one camera were to break, I would hope it's not the
The big
handicap.
boy. Oh, jeez. I thought you was going to mean the, like,
Oh, no. The handicap is like, that is,
it's like a one and done.
yeah. It relieves so much pressure.
Yeah, it's just like
Nobody takes you seriously. It's like you don't expect the best quality thing. Like,
yeah,
I don't care if you all hate it. I mean,
it's you're doing it for you.
yes, I'm making videos to please people a little bit at the end of the day, but it's also like it's for me.
No, it's one of the I get that where it's like, guys, look at what I did.
Yeah.
Either they say,
So
either they scroll past it, or they'll be like,
yeah,
oh, this is
yeah.
cool. You enjoyed yourself.
So if I
That's
could do a
cool.
little mix of clips of that
Yeah,
and also the handicam, like that would be cool.
yeah. I wanna start. Well, as I told you, I wanna start doing Well, as you probably would have seen, that I'm starting to post more travel stuff on my Instagram, and what I've realized is the pressure of, like, I'm not gonna lie, before when I used to post up a lot of the portrait stuff, it used to be a lot of focus on, oh, I wonder if it's doing well. I wonder if people liking it. People think, I wonder what people thinking of it. But like now, I drop and I don't care.
Hey, listen, if you work in one ton hot, boy, we have beef, you know. It is turning me up. I literally had the mic on me and my stomach just goes. So, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
We have beef. Just say.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care anymore. Like, I post it and I'm like, I'm happy with that.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't really, like, I don't, like, yeah. Listen, there's only so much thanks I can say to our fire emoji, you know.
Oh yeah, no.
My goodness. Please. I
was
love
talking-
you, but be creative.
My boss
I love
was
the
like,
colors in this. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
yeah, my boss was
Big
like,
fires.
my boss was asking me about comments,
Big
and I was
man.
like, I don't even comment. I don't even respond to the comments
It's-
underneath my own profile. I just hit that heart, and that heart, or they better take that heart with thank you. I appreciate you.
Right?
Can't wait
Thank
to
you
see
for-
you sometime in the future.
What
Take
is
it as
Is the
everything.
Pope with his hand up in the air, so, and you have the Bible, and it looks like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Is it the Pope? Or is it like a guy on that kind of
I don't know.
with his headphones on, and he has like a, I don't know. I hope
I
somebody
know the
knows.
Pope does do the little.
Boom, little meme
I know.
picture here.
I know Pope Francis
the
used to
editor.
do his little wave where he's like,
Nah, I think it's,
I thought that's why
it's
you was talking.
Chandler.
nope, no idea.
Chandler from Friends.
I feel like people will come for me in the comments if I say this, but I've never watched Friends, so I don't know. I don't know who's Chandler. Is that a girl or a guy?
Guy.
Oh, okay.
I guess you will think about that because you know Chandler is a guy. A woman.
No, yeah, Chandler from church.
It's this one.
Oh, and everyone
I
was
was like,
putting
yeah. So they put their stuff in it.
the
so it's
album.
like, if you were to comment like something that I could really relate to, I could be like, oh, this is nice. Like,
Yeah.
go to bed with that one. Boom,
Yeah,
put the
yeah.
meme there. For the editor.
Remember editor.
Oh yeah, it's not happening. Yeah. Or they were also talking about critique as well too. Like, how do you feel about people critiquing your work? And I'm like, ain't nobody coming in Instagram comments and critiquing your work and be like, this could have
No,
been this.
I have
Or even in person, I feel like I don't get that much.
I've had well no I
I
don't
mean, I
get
would
that
more
much
so
either.
the more I would ask is like David about like retouching, and then he'll tell me like, oh well,
Too much, too little.
yeah, too much, too little,
You
and
miss here.
like, oh, the blending is not the best in this area, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. No, but sometimes you like notice like right after you post, it's like, oh,
I
I'm
missed that
seeing
little
this in a
spot.
new light now, all of a sudden, and I like,
Yeah.
oh, I missed this, I missed that, and this could have been here, and that could have been there, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I get it.
I
But that's like really my only critique, I think. So it's.
yeah. I mean, I've gotten I wasn't really feeling
the around that much.
No,
Maybe
I've
like
had
2 or 3
people come.
people.
I've had people come and tell me, religion. I wasn't really feeling that last post. And I was like,
Yeah.
you win some, you lose some, and I can't win all the time. But,
Nah, nobody will tell me them thing. I don't know.
I don't.
I mean, it's never that serious, but it's also
yeah.
like I don't know.
I feel like everyone is not gonna like everything.
I don't know
so
who I close
it's okay.
to like that to be like, that ain't it, you know.
I take the criticism.
Like, I'm liking it because you did it, but
yeah,
that ain't it, chief. So
yeah, that's alright. Yeah, my thing about starting to shift over to travel stuff is what to take pictures of. I'm like, should I just do cityscapes or just environment or just like scenes? I don't know what I want to tell, to be very honest. I'm just like,
yeah, I think you would only know like when you start to take pictures of things and then you figure it out and then everything. So it would kind of like go from everything to a couple of things to like 1 or 2 things.
yeah.
But I look at some film photographers and it's like, look at film photographers. They're really good at like landscape
I've been
stuff.
watching a number of.
So there's Willem Verbeek.
Okay.
There's negative feedback. Cause like a negative film.
Mm-hmm.
Film negative thing.
Yeah.
Who is there? But there's a couple people that I follow.
I'll tell you who I have watched.
I was gonna look up something.
Let me mute this, because if anything start to play, we ain't dealing with no copyright, although we too small to get copyright. That's okay. I've been watching. Why can't I find it?
Helicopter.
Green check.
I don't know that
No.
version.
Yeah. I've been watching. Who else? Boy. I've also been watching. James Reader. Watch Anthony. Don't know how to pronounce his last name. Looks Italian.
What the hell? We posting that now?
Who's that?
Pictures with Jimmy.
Oh. I've also watched a few. I don't know if you know Potato Jet.
Yeah, no Potato Jet.
Also looked at this French guy. Why can't I remember his name?
I like French.
Why is his name slipping me? Actually, I'm subscribed to him, so I should be able to.
Je m'appelle.
I know I'm subscribed to him.
His name is Je m'appelle.
Am I subscribed to him? I know I think
Subscribe, like on YouTube you talking about?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, are you talking about like people to follow?
I'm talking about Instagram.
Oh.
Yeah, Willem Verbeek. I mean, he also does make YouTube videos, but it's not as often as like you would get them to post.
Willem
Verbeek.
Is that EM?
Yeah. Yeah, there's no Instagram app, right?
Oh. It does. It's terrible. I'm not using it. I hate it. The website version is better than the.
So I think like things that kind of look like it's meant to be in a movie a little bit.
Yeah.
It's cool. I mean, most of the editing is in their film stock that they choose. So
There's not this guy. He's not a YouTuber or something.
yeah, he is.
For Randall Park. I don't know.
Just click into it. No, I think he's an actor.
Oh yeah.
He's not a
Oh
YouTuber.
yeah, he was He was in
Boom,
that.
picture here.
He was in that office, the office when
I think so.
Jim wasn't.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
Jim
yeah,
wasn't,
yeah, 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 yeah.
and then
So,
he was like, "Good on you for not seeing race."
all right, yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, okay,
So that
yes.
is him. So yeah, people doing things. It's cool to just watch and to admire.
I follow
So I guess you could.
Volandez.
I don't like him as much now.
Really?
No,
Hmm.
I don't know why. I don't know. It's not like his work is not good. I don't know what it is. I just like fell away from him.
Yeah.
Just because I wasn't watching, I haven't been watching as much film people. That's probably
Oh,
why.
okay.
And
Yeah.
like film people that I do watch, it's like film, fashion, photography, which
Okay.
is always
Yeah, well, he
interesting because
does
it's like
more
you
scenes.
literally have 12 shots in this camera.
Yeah.
What do you mean
Basically,
you're doing fashion photography?
Yeah.
So
It's
it's
very
cool to watch how they take a picture. Like
it's very purposeful.
yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of like just do your thing, I'll just snap and I'm sure we'll get something.
Yeah.
So trying to
I
be
kinda
more
like this.
purposeful in that area.
Is it that you have to scan them after? Yeah.
You s-
I don't know. I
it's,
don't know.
it's actually kind of stupid. You scan them and take a picture of them. And- no, sorry, you scan them or you take a picture of them.
Oh, okay. So.
But in the scan, you could run it like through a machine
Mm-hmm.
and what you call it by? Because it's negative, you have to get like a specific thing to your software. Or I think it's a specific software that flips the colors back to how it should be. Oh, we both wearing red and white shoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. I did not.
Yeah, so you can scan them or you can like physically take a digital picture of it.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it's not going to be a film quality picture.
Yeah.
And then you just like do the editing, the flipping.
Yeah. So I
In
want to do
Lightroom.
something like this.
Yeah.
Like these. You know.
Yeah.
I want to.
I mean, the cameras look cool because the body with the right lens, it looks
Yeah.
like
Can I zoom in on
a
this?
little otherworldly,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So
Like
it's cool, which is kind of why I want to get a full frame camera. But I
Mhm.
kind of can't do that because I'm still paying off this one.
Yeah. That one is APS-C.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's ways to work around it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. That is
Yeah.
that.
I'll get good at it. I just have to continue shooting. My new camera has brought a new life into wanting to take pictures again. Not that I stopped. I just kind of focused in a little more on client work than my own personal having fun for it. But yeah. Yeah.
Photography is boring.
Is it boring or has it gotten boring?
Oh no! I just wanted to say that. It was fun. I worked on a couple of things with.
Are these things that you can't talk about, or you can talk about some?
No, these are all personal projects. So I did I did two things with Brittany.
Yeah, we spoke about this last
we
time.
spoke about Brittany having the images in Mob and Movir or something like that. That one is supposed to come out the 25th of October.
Yeah.
The second look. So I'm gonna hold off that post until then. Be like, boom shakalaka.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the blue one is out already. It's called Feeling Blue.
Yeah.
Not because I think I was sad. Maybe I was sad. I don't know. I was with Kevon to come out. That one is also like a blue background. I'm trying to like stray away from the white
Yeah.
and use it very like scatter it, you know, and not just like stick to the white background.
White.
Because it gets to be a lot very quickly.
Did you?
So when I'm mixing the color and all that, like it starts to look a little cool, like the page, the little top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this looks cool. Like this kind of like looks like
You.
boom, pictures on the screen on my profile here.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like the same thing. That one looks like the same thing.
This one was done here.
Yeah. That's one with the spotlight. So like, I don't like. Yes. No. That was on with my paper
Okay.
in my first studio.
Okay.
like these are cool, but they're not like cool to
Yeah,
put
they're
right
very
next to each
plain.
other, like just face shots.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you message?
Tia,
Yeah.
she has to give me a day,
Okay.
but Thursday is like the free day.
Yeah, yeah.
Tuesday and Friday are like essentially we could do whatever we want.
Okay.
So yeah, the little splashes of color on my page, like I
Yeah, it
appreciate
works.
it.
It works. It works.
So I want to have more color.
Is this edited? This looks.
No, there's a
Oh,
video.
this video. Oh, right. There's a collaboration.
Yeah, I can't really
Get rid of it. Yeah.
I could.
You could probably archive it.
No, they would have to do it.
Oh, okay, okay.
But it's
That
okay.
sounds
It's there. I feel like it is what it is. I'm not
Yeah.
like stressing on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the white tends to be a lot when it's like being done too often. So yeah, black women are beautiful. But let me refocus.
Her eyes are kind of evil here. I'm not
No,
gonna
that was the
lie.
point.
Oh,
I painted
okay.
her eyes black. Zoom in.
I didn't.
So I told her like I had. Oh,
Yep.
you didn't
there.
watch the picture?
Not properly. No, not.
Yeah, so that's why I put this one as if this is with Sheree. Boom, picture on the screen here. It's probably not gonna be there, but imagine it there. Yeah, so I was like, I wanted to not necessarily a topless thing, but like I had this idea, I think, or the idea was brought upon. I was like, all right, cool, I'm down for it. I'll make it hair bigger in post because her hair is not naturally that huge,
Yeah.
right? And she wants to do something with her blood. Yeah, I don't like too much blood.
Are you
Yeah,
joking?
so I
Fire emoji. Fire emoji.
I painted the eyes black just to like add on to the little theme of the little evilness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you would have made the hair bigger in post?
I'm
The
gonna
liquify?
show no.
Okay.
So it's kind of like this is my phone
Mm-hmm.
and this is the person's head here, right?
Yeah.
And everything around this is hair.
Uh-huh.
So you just select
just so the people can see.
no, they can't see
Just
that.
for you.
So essentially you
If all they could see, all they could see.
select as much as the hair as possible
But
without
you select
selecting
too.
their head, like their face,
Okay.
and you just literally make it bigger. Like
Oh, you
yeah, so you make that a separate.
You made that layer.
You make that a layer, make
and
it
then
bigger.
you use
You
your crop and make
duplicate
it.
that and the original layer, join them together, and then you use the little content away
Yeah.
just to fill in the lines because you will see a line. of
Yeah,
where
a
it
cutout.
looks bigger.
Yeah.
Or you could just manually like clone and do everything else.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's really not as hard as we think it is. It's like
Yeah.
a very simple task.
I'd be thinking a lot of things
I probably
more
spend more time
complicated.
coloring in her eye than I spent to doing the hair.
Yeah. Hey, look me. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, look me again.
Nobody was harmed in the shooting of that video. Sorry, picture.
Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah,
Come to come.
that was it. I feel like I had something to show, but
Behind the scenes.
I don't know what it was.
62 weeks. Hey, look me. Wow. Good times, yes?
I don't know what it was. Yeah, that's me. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
So,
Any other news?
shout out to. Well, I guess we'll do that video after, actually. If you have any other news, I don't think so. Donate to my GoFundMe. I don't know what it is that I want to get, but I just know I need funds.
To pay off one camera and buy a mirrorless camera.
No, I'll pay off the camera with my own money. I want to feel like, I worked for it.
Okay.
But I just want you to fund my dream. Whatever my dream may be, I'm still figuring it out. But I want you to feel like a part of the journey. So for the low price of 100 Great British pounds a month, I will send you 2 retouched images of whatever you want it to be.
Ooh.
And a feet pic.
I want to get some prints from you.
The mall right there, you know.
No, I want some.
People just be asking me about prints, like, oh, where should I go? And I'm like,
no, I want
the cheapest
I want
place,
some-
the best place.
no, I want some of your images.
Oh.
See.
Sure.
Yeah.
Also, you want me to send you the files?
Well, we go see.
That sounds like real work.
Yeah, we go see.
I mean, I'll walk with everything. It's okay to just go through it on the trip.
Well, I'm doing up the room now,
Oh,
so I want some cool artwork on the wall. You know.
sure. And I'm not printing anything. I will send you the files.
No, but
And
I
you
just
go and
saying,
print
that I want.
I'm
to,
not.
No, I
I
know.
don't do that.
I understand.
People
But
ask me, could you do a print for me? And I'm like, it costs me so much to get this print.
No. I just want I want one of your images to print. Is what I'm
Which
saying.
one?
I don't know as yet. I don't know, but you guys.
It needs to be from 20 and forward. If it's
Before that,
before that, you're not gonna get it.
No, it'll
'cause
be
I
one
don't
of
have it.
no, it'll be one of the more recent ones.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah.
I guess
don't know
I
if
did
to
print
do-
some more things because I've been shooting a little bit.
Do you think I should do a canvas or what would work for a room?
Yeah, money for a canvas? Sure.
No, but what would work for a room?
I mean, I would build out to getting these.
With the white
But not so much white. You'll
Yeah.
blow it up a little bit bigger, but I think that is those sizes because of those might be the original images.
Yeah. So what would you
So-
recommend?
No, but I would want to get the same black frame.
Oh, you mean the
Black frame with
yeah.
thing in it to like be hung up on a wall.
Yeah, no, I wanna.
I would say something with
thinking
a
to do.
frame. A canvas is cool. I guess I could figure out how much that would cost. I don't know how much.
I don't
it would
know.
actually
See, the thing is, I don't
No,
actually know if I want to do a
could talk to
canvas.
Luigi. I know he printed a bunch of canvas things. Like he always has prints of his work available.
Oh, okay.
Like if you want to buy, but it's not on that frame. Also, the canvas needs to be tightened up every so often.
It's not like real.
It gets loose.
Oh man.
Yeah, because it pulls on the. Because I think it's like
Yeah,
a fabric, right?
Yeah.
So it's pulling on it, and then it would stretch. Like yes,
Or the stretching gets. I don't want to say
it takes
normal,
a
but
while for it to like start to get loose, but it does get loose. So I would prefer like
okay,
a
I'm a
print
problem.
in like a glass
Yeah, because
frame something.
the decor for the bathroom is gonna the bathroom decor is gonna be somewhat like this with the same black frame mirror.
Hey,
So-
Caribbean parents are crazy, you know.
Oh,
Because your mom was like, "Hey, my child moving out," and I'm like,
what?
"What you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, he going." I was like, "He's going in the back of the house."
Yeah.
She's like, "Yeah, but it's so much more work to do." I'm like, "He is going in
Nowhere.
the back of the house. He's literally on the same lot of land, right? It's like he's going nowhere. It ain't that deep." But okay, sis, go off. You know.
That's funny. I love it.
So
I go in.
I was like, "What child is?" I literally the first time she said, I was like, "What child is that moving out, boy?"
I'm
I
going.
was like, "I'm not moving." Like,
I'm
Jabari,
moving 20 feet to the back.
It's literally not that far. Pelt a big stone and hit yesterday if she wanted to. But yeah.
I'm making it more inconvenient for them to kick open my door and just be like this.
Oh.
There's a thing with parents and siblings.
Not connected.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure.
No, well, you can come from the inside of the house. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
So like every now and again, people would just open my door and just be like this, and I'll be like, yes. I was like, and then they'll just leave my door open, and I was like, thank you for that. Thank you so much. So yeah. Anyways, you have anything else to add? I feel like we could start wrapping this up. I feel like it might be going on for a while now. Didn't even do no intro.
Pick up the girl them, yeah. Intro. I don't know. We can do that after. Either way. That's it.
Yep.
Big up the bros. Always remember, guys' compliments are greater than anything. Talking about guys to guys, you know, like a woman could compliment you, but a fella say you're looking real good today. I blush a little bit. All right, that is it.